Hi everybody, welcome back to my YouTube channel. I thought I'd come on today and make a catch-up video of all the ATC swaps I've received over the past few months. I'm talking about Woolly Steph's ATC swap, and if you want to join up with that, or if you want to join into this swap and you're not already involved, I'll put a link to Steph's channel in the description box and you can go there and check out all the information. Now, this swap here is from Nance and Things. Now, Nancy, I think, is based in Canada, and we were to swap, this was months ago, and unfortunately her first swap got lost in the post, so she had to resend. So thanks very much for going to all that trouble, Nancy. I really appreciate it. And this is the beautiful ATC she made. It's a collage, as you can see. I really love these, and I've never been able to do a good one myself. I think you can see the way the light is catching the gold paint there. It is absolutely beautiful. And she also sent me a lovely card, and this is a real leaf here. I think it's probably a maple leaf. So I have a bit of Canada to show you today, and I won't read what she says, but there again, it's, you know, beautiful handmade card, and the same idea of washi tape leaf, and the same idea with gold. Lots of collage going on, which is something I've never really got my head around, but there again, very beautiful and very vintage looking. So thanks, Nancy. Nancy is on Instagram. I don't think she's on YouTube, but I'll leave links to where you can see her work in the description box. Now, the next person I swapped with was Little Sue, Crafty Beginner. That's Sue Briggs. Now, Sue isn't a beginner. I think she's been on YouTube at this stage for about 3 years, so not really a beginner. But thanks for swapping with me, Sue. And there's the lovely cards Sue sent me along with the ATC. Beautiful colour combination, and hello. And I'm keeping the cards as well, and I'm going to try and figure out a way of making an album to display the ATCs and the cards, or the journaling cards, or the whatever came with them. And this is the lovely complete ATC she sent. A complete colour contrast with the other, but plenty of gold. I think people know now I like metallics, and I like the bit of glitter because it brightens up life, and by heavens has life been dull lately. Anyway, there we are, gold, and a lovely dimensional butterfly with a bit of iridescent sparkle underneath them. So there again, I'll leave links to where you can see Sue's work in the description box, so please go over and check out her channel. The light isn't great here today, folks, and I know that because it's making my hands look terribly red. They're not actually, they're kind of more of they're paler and more dirtier looking than that in real life. So there we are, and I love the kind of spider effect here in the background. I don't really know whether that's a dye or whether it's, you know, card. It's actually in the card, but you can feel a little bit of raised texture. Lovely ATC. Thank you very much for swapping with me, Sue. Now, the next person I swapped with, now Sue's in the UK. Nancy is in, I think is it Nova Scotia in Canada? Well, the next person I swapped with couldn't have been further away. It was Mags Lockley in New Zealand. I'm sure you all know Mags here on, or Maggie Lockley here on YouTube. She sent me first of all, the beautiful envelope, beautiful stamp, all this collage effect here. I'm useless at decorating envelopes. She has washi tape, paper. It's lovely, very, it really finishes off an envelope. I must try this at some stage. And she sent me a lovely painted, I think this is painted, and there again, that's kind of die cut rickrack. Maggie is into her mixed media, and she does a lot of interesting crafts here on YouTube. Yeah, there's die cuts, there's painted backgrounds. Absolutely lovely card. Thank you for swapping. And here's her ATC. It's the little things that make life big, and you can see two little fairies or fairy dolls. I think there's a name for these type of figures. I know he's a pixie, but these type of dolls with the chubby faces and chubby cheeks, I don't know what they're called. Anyway, another beautiful collage example with, you know, the cutouts and little bits of paper with, I don't know whether it's Japanese or Chinese writing. Absolutely lovely. Thank you very much for swapping with me, Maggie. Now, the next one is somebody I have swapped with before, and this came from Kay, who's Kazakin's One here on YouTube. I'm sure you all know Kay. She is one of the, what I call the senior crafters here on YouTube. She inspires and she helps an awful lot of people, and go and check out her channel. She's on the design team for Arty Maze. Very experienced, very good crafter. There's a lot of people on YouTube who think they're experienced and who think they know it all, but they don't. Kay is the only person who does this sort of classic vintage crafting perfectly. She is the boss when it comes to classic, vintage, beautiful handmade crafts, and especially journals. So first of all, I'll leave that to one side for a minute. She sent me this card, beautiful collage effect printout, and let's see here, the edges are inked. Lovely. I don't know what, I'd say this is one of Arty Maze's digitals, but I don't know which one it comes from, but I'm sure Kay would let you know if you ask her. And she also made me this beautiful holder for the ATC. You can see it's just a little booklet, and look at this. There's a little shelf here for the ATC, or a little holder here for the ATC to sit into. And you can see she's rounded the corner. Rounding corners, I was going to say rounding cages, but rounding corners is one of Kay's trademarks. And you can see here the vintage photo, life is good. Little bits of lace here to emphasize the corners, and some, I think they're dried, they're actual dried flowers. Beautiful, delicate details on this. So please go and check out Kay's channel. As I said, I'll leave links to everyone in the description box. And I'll give you another look at this. Isn't this the cutest? I try and make holders for my ATCs, but honestly, really and truly, and great use of washi tape as well. Because I think washi tape is, some people use washi tape regularly and the rest of us don't, and we forget that we've probably boxes full of the stuff. So a lovely, lovely vintage style ATC again. It's kind of done to look like one of those cabinet cards. I think that's what Kay is aiming for. So thank you very much for swapping as well, Kay, and thanks for listening to me. And oh, before I go, Kay managed to fit in one of her folders as well in with the ATC. Wait till I open it up. See, it's like an envelope, but you open it up, and there again, and it keeps opening. It's like these postcards you used to get long ago, and beautiful. I'd say that's Arty Maze's again. She must have done some foxglove kit. Absolutely lovely and great for adding into a journal, or absolutely a lovely thing to have and to just look at for ideas. Look at that, look at the bee. Yeah, must be a foxglove kit, look at that there. So thanks very much, Kay, and that is absolutely gorgeous. See again the way she's inked the edges, seems to be. She's inked them, and I think inked them in gold as well as dark ink. And there in the front you have the edge, lovely punched edge. So thanks for listening. Thanks for watching. I'm a bit out of practice for making ATCs in case I stumbled over my words or I said something that didn't make sense. I've also hurt my back recently, and it is just an effort to do anything. So please bear with me. I will probably come back tomorrow or the next day with another video, kind of more sewing related. So mind yourselves, stay safe, stay sane. Bye.